Oh.
And I said, yeah, so I guess, and she was saying something, well, yeah, they talked and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know, I guess they, I don't know.
Hey guys, sorry, I was on a phone call. Oh my gosh, look at that drop! I should have totally have already been in this. So, let me send a message to these bunnies. $59. All right. All right. All right. It is Thursday, November 10th. Let me change this. November 11th. All right. It is Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day. If any of you have served, thank you so much for your service and for keeping me alive and well. The markets look pretty strong, but if you look at these swing zones from the manual group, you'll see that we are actually still kind of just hanging out in this area, which is interesting because Amazon, look at this, pull down, because Amazon, I guess I should have left that on. The market's going to open in 1 minute, but Amazon and Tesla look really strong pre-market and going into yesterday's close. So I don't know. I'm not really expecting a short. I'm more so expecting the market to push through these levels and then be ready to take a long. So we will have to see. There were no NQ 5-minute trades overnight because it was long since like, I don't, midnight. So no trades. Yeah, I did just have this ES short, but I got out a little early. You can see now it's down 4 points. That would have been $400. Instead, I took 125, which is no way no. All right, so I'm going to be looking for longs for both ES and NQ. Look at that ES short, though. That was actually pretty solid. Damn. Damn, Daniel. Okay. I like it. I like it. So, look at this. Guys, I was short at 59. 53, that's 6 points. That's $300 times 2, that's 600. All right, so we're curling back on the zones. So I'm just going to have to wait till we get back above. I actually wouldn't even mind a long at 16,100. But look at this pullback here. I'm going to be ready for this just in case this is a red to green move. I might even put a limit. All right, I'm long NQ here.
Order submitted.
All right, TP1 16, 118, 16, 118, TP2 16, 125, TP3 16, 150. All right, we'll see. If not, I'm gonna
order submitted.
Cut it under this 75. But damn, this ES was really on point with the short. We really need to get above like this 14 level in NQ. Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Carlos. All right, I might have to cut this NQ. I wonder if I should turn this short back on. I guess I should. I don't know. I feel like it's just going to bounce. It would have to close under 81. All right, I have my stop at 72. You know what I need to also be watching? ES just bounced off of the 200 moving average at 53. I might get stopped in this NQ trade. That sucks. I think it was green like $100 at first. That's why it's hard to, it is hard to take trades and type them out and do this live stream. And then also, you see that bounce off of 75? I might take another one here.
Order filled.
I just added another position there because
order submitted.
If it comes back down, it'll be a small loss. But if
order submitted.
If it bounces up, that will be a good average. It bounced right off that 75 level from yesterday, which is also the level it broke through last night. We'll see. So now my entry is 91 instead of 100. But obviously I have two minis. We'll see. It's 9:34. Yeah, I really don't think I want this short on. I'm turning it off. All right, so I have my sell at 102 for one of my contracts. This is what I hate about larger timed candles, is it's so much harder to see. See if we can get to 98, 95, 96, 96, 97, 98. All right, so 98 hits. Now I just have one, and
Order canceled.
I'm just going to trail this up, $300.
Order filled.
All right, so I'm out of that. So I think I made like $400 on that trade. It helped, and this is why I go back to talking about having levels and making sure your levels are solid, which I teach in the digital mentorship. Because this bounced off of the 75 twice, my stop was at 72, and it didn't hit it. But if you don't have levels on your chart and you're not aware of kind of where things are in the grand scheme of things, it's like, oh, well then I might need to kind of pull back and be like, oh, well maybe I'm going to get out because I'm down, $300, and that scares me, which is a normal reaction. But if you have levels and you have an idea of your plan, like, okay, I'm going to let it go to here and that's going to be it, then it is what it is, and you have to kind of stick to your plan. So good morning, everyone. So we'll see. The NQ 5-minute is over here. I do have an oil, and oh my gosh, this was crazy yesterday too. So I gave, where was it? This was this morning. Where is it yesterday? All right, wasn't this yesterday? Oh shoot, I just moved it. Anyway, this was the short yesterday in oil that we took on the live stream. Look at this drop. You guys, I got out after like $100. Look at this drop. It went crazy down here. From 3 p.m. It had dropped for $3,000 move. All right, I might turn that short back on, because now it looks like the markets are kind of pulling back a bit. We'll see. I had my short off on the 5-minute, but I turned it back on. I definitely should have waited until we left the zone to alert along, but I still would have taken mine. All right, so if NQ breaks the 75 level, that could definitely be an opening for a short, which is kind of working with the bull trend over here. This is going to put me in a short at 940 as long as it stays below that level. What happened to my timer thing? My bar timer. A minute and 53 seconds. We'll see. I'm not going to feel good if it's above 75. Damn! It started like 10 points. How many? I have 52 seconds left still. I hate when I feel like it's getting away from me. So you easily could have shorted it 75. Obviously, I did not. Yeah, ES is moving. Look at that, guys. 48. Oh, shoot. I just exited it. 48 from like 59 or something. 11 points. Damn. My tea is still super hot.
Order submitted.
All right, so we're in the short in the NQ. I'm going to be a little picky about this. I'll have to see. I'm going to move my stop here at 77. This is what I'm saying about really big drops. Like, it could continue dropping. Like, it definitely could. But it just had this huge drop, and then we got in all the way down here, you know, like the bottom of the wick, which sucks. And the overall trend was long. Well, I guess overall we've been dropping for a few days, but you know what I mean. And I moved my stop down to right above 75 because there's no need to give it more room than that. So we'll see if we can stay under 75. I would love to add here. I'm not going to, but I would love to add onto the short up here in the 70s and just have a better average. See if we can pull back down. See if we can, obviously my entry is 60. See if we can get closer to 50. TP's at 41, but the break-even offset would come into play, I think around 45. Ugh. I might get stopped here. We'll see. That's 75. See if it can keep us down.
Order
Nope.
canceled.
All right, I got stopped in that for $330. That's fine, whatever. That's fine. It's so crazy because I had the short off. I had it off. You never know. It looked good. Under 75 it looked good. It had just dropped so much that the entry wasn't the best. Because look, it will probably drop here. I should have probably just taken a new short at 75. Or kept my stop where it originally was, because you guys are still in it if you kept your stop at the right place. It's kind of pumping back up here. Let me see what's going on with Tesla. I might want to get in one of the... Where is this? Maximize. Maximize. ES is coming back above the central pivot. Oh, I didn't even notice. NQ had a moving average at 55. Why is my TD Ameritrade going so slow? It is like... Oh, okay. What? Damn, it dropped back down. Look, you guys are still in this. I'm the only one. And it freaking, look at how it touched my stop loss. Like right there. Look at that touch. 77. And then it freaking dropped. It's back to the entry, but it's still kind of bouncing around. So we will see. We will see. Well, there it goes. It's dropping. I should have left it all alone and just let it do its thing. It's nasty. That's a nasty pullback on Tesla there. And my TD Ameritrade is just going slow. I hate when it does this. Well, NQ is still in play. If you're in it, I probably should have just left it alone. But whatever. Sometimes I get in my own way. So I should just be watching TV instead of being here. Sorry, I'm trying to get back in this. This is why I shouldn't. I may just leave my TD Ameritrade alone because it is going slow. Alright, so NQ is bouncing off of that moving average, which is at like 16,055. ES is bouncing off of an old LIS as well as the central pivot at 4650. Let me take a sip of my tea. Good morning. Yes, my tea tastes so good. I love hot tea. I love hot tea all year long. It doesn't have to be cold. Like, it doesn't have to be cold out. So I love hot tea.
Order filled.
I got back in this NQ short. Where's the TP 40?
Order submitted. Order submitted.
So I'm mad at myself. I should have just left it alone to begin with. The central pivot for NQ is 43. I don't really know why I got in this. I really think it's going to push.
Order filled.
Get me out of this shit. Alright,
Order
so
canceled.
now I'm down. Now that's like 500. So I'm probably, I can't show it on here, but if I do this, hold on. Yeah, now I'm like flat on the day. I'm down $40 on the day, which is frustrating because I was green 500 a little bit ago. I need to trust myself and stop touching shit. That's a real issue here. So this NQ 5-minute won't get long again because it would have to be above here within the next 10 minutes. And I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm probably just going to close this out. Let's see what's going on with oil and gold. Oil's still in its range. What's gold doing? Yeah, gold's kind of choppy too, so. And again, the market maybe have a little less volume today because of Veterans Day. You know, federal holiday, people might just be saying, hey, I'm not going to trade today, I'm going to spend time with my family. But it's just something to keep in mind. The other NQ setup, so I really don't have anything else that's going to trade. Ooh, if NQ's above 75, you know I'm going to take a long, right?
Order filled.
I could also just take it on this one. And I might add here. I could put a limit at 76.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Alright, so now I have 2 contracts. With an average of 78. I'll put a sell limit here. And a sell limit here.
Submitted.
What's the top of our range on NQ? 12. Alright, I'm up 320 on this, so I'm going to just 350 start trailing up.
Order submitted.
My stops.
Order filled.
Alright, so one of my contracts is out.
Order filled.
Alright, so I'm out of both of
Order
those.
can-
Probably made
order
around
canceled.
$300. Something basic, but that was honestly just playing off with that 75 level again. I know it's not on this chart, but I just know it in my head. So, right here. That's how I like to trade. I don't know. When I manually trade, I honestly, especially with the NASDAQ, I just take levels and play it off of that. I had the best intentions when I said I was turning the short off and that I believe the market was going to move higher today. But I guess ES kind of made me double think myself because ES took the short and it was really good. But yeah. I should have kept the short off and I should have not taken that second short. That was dumb. If I was going to take a second short, it should have been at 75, not down at 60 where that other shitty entry was. Alright, ES is moving back up. This moving average is at 53, so it's got to close over that. But I like ES here, and I don't even have a chart up because I closed it by mistake. So I need to reload this. Hold on, let me put my account number and everything in here. I'm trying to move it to my other screen so I can just load it. Load it, load it. Strategies. Yes. Okay. Okay. Is that better? I think so. Let me move this over a little bit. Look at NQ. It's above 100. That's funny. But I'm not going to do what I did last time where I got long at 100. I honestly should have just trailed not as close for that long. But the next place I will get long is when we leave the range. So 14, and I got to get ready for the group. Well, some people might still be in this long because I already called it from 100. I would love to take a long of ES off of 53.
Order submitted.
53.50, can I get that? Can it come back down? What time is it? 9:56. We're going into 10 o'clock. Remember my thing about 10 and 10:03? Now I moved it up to 54. I might get filled. I might get filled.
Order filled.
Alright, I'm long ES at this 46.54. It's playing off of the moving average. We're getting a nice momentum to the upside here. So even just a scalp to get back up to like this 46.60. So 6 points, that would be $300 if I can get there. Once it starts pushing, I'll trail, but I like this idea.
Order submitted.
I like this idea. There's 1 point. I think that's the biggest thing I've learned over time is to be patient and wait for the contract to come back, like your ES, NQ, whatever it is. You have to just, I should probably wait a little bit. You can't just get in with a market order. Like you can, but it's best to get in with a limit order where you have technically analyzed the chart and said, okay, I'm comfortable in this area and this is where I would want to take a long or a short. Because if you chase, you're just going to be so much more behind. And then it's just going to play with you psychologically. So let's see what happens here with ES. You need a stronger push in the market. It doesn't help that some people might not be trading today. Because we've gotten up to the top of both zones, these swing zones, rather nicely, but then they just keep kind of failing. See if we can get a push at 10 o'clock. 2 minutes from 10 o'clock. See how this ran all the way up here and then it came all the way back down? It's just like before. $52.50. What's $52.50? I'm sure that would be fine to get there. 53 was really what I wanted, but then I kind of went up a little. I think it just pulled back to 53 too. So we'll see if we can push here. 55 has some confluence. even like 56. And this is what I find with ES, is it will have a lot of areas that will be hard to get through. And that's one of the reasons I really don't trade ES that much, is it seems like every point it's like, oh, this could be a very hard level. This could be a very hard level. Whereas NQ will be like 30 points away. Like, look at this level. Jesus. Jeez Louise. Amazon has a nice push today. Very nice. Very nice. Hey, Tina. Good morning. You might get your 5250, River Rock. So, one trade in the Algo so far, which was really good in ES right prior to the open. It was a short at 59. It went all the way down to, I got out early. 12 points. So, $600 a mini. I had 2 minis. It would have been $1,200 if I held it to the backs, but I didn't. And that's the only trade so far on the Algo. There's your 5250, River Rock. Trying to decide. The central pivot's at 50. Oops. See if this will hold. I'm not going to take a second contract here because I'm not a big fan of ES. And look at this kind of curl over. I'm going to see if the central pivot will hold it. If not, I'm going to just take a loss on this trade. See, I think this is, well, maybe not. My hair looks really cute today.
Order filled.
All right, I got stopped on this ES. Guess
Order canceled.
that short knew what it was doing from the beginning. See if it bounces off the central pivot, but NQ dropped below that 75 again too. I really thought we were going to have a smooth day today. Like overnight, the markets were super smooth. Obviously, I know it's a holiday, but the last 3 days have been kind of crappy with Powell speaking and all those reports yesterday. So I figured today... Oh shoot, I need to change these. Hold on 1 second. Let me put my accounts on. Alright, the 5 minutes done anyway, but I need to change these. I don't know how I always forget this, from simulation to my live account. Some of them are 10:30 anyway, so it's not like a huge deal, but... Alright, done. I want to see this. Yes.
Order filled.
Alright, I just wanted to see what that one was doing since I'm not in it anymore. Alright, looks good. There's that 52.50. This looks pretty choppy today. The first half an hour and it's been like short, long, short, long, short. We'll see if we get some trades in these. Still in the middle of the swing zones, so nothing else to do there. I totally agree. I'm about to go call it a day at 10:50. I'll let my algo trade the NASDAQ later, and that will be it. No, I'm not in Chicago. I'm on the East Coast. I'm on the East Coast. It's 10:07. And I said I'm about to be done. Was there something that would make you think I'm in Chicago, or you're just asking? What? There's no one. Yes, the ES is dropping more here. Womp womp womp. Alright, I might wrap it up. I don't know if we're gonna get any more swing opportunities by 10:30. And then the algo will still run for the NASDAQ later today. Alright, sorry. I'm like answering a question again in the middle of the stream that I hate doing with this person. Because then I feel like I'm typing so much and you guys hate the typing. Jumping off the face of the earth. Listen, to be fair, what is he fucking talking about? All right, I'm going to wrap up. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I get that a lot. Thanks for joining. I'm going to finish up with this member and answer these questions. I will post if anything exciting happens later today. If NQ takes a range trade, we will see. It hasn't taken any this week, so that happened last week, and then it had profitable trade Thursday and Friday of last week. So we will see. All right, so have a great day, guys. I'll be back on tomorrow at 9:15. Hopefully we have more volume and more actual clean moves. And I'll talk to you guys then. Okay, bye.